ENT. You are now listening to the E&J podcast.
I ain't gonna lie. Ever since you said something about Shabuzi, bro, every time I see or hear that nigga, I be like, damn, that nigga E, bro. Like,
Okay, but when you like, let's say you see him in a interview or something like that, he don't seem kind of.
I don't be paying attention to niggas like that, bro. Honestly, I don't be watching his interviews either. It's just like, when he come around on TV, it's like, okay, he won something or he put out new music or something. But that's it.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like he kind of giving off Lil Nas X vibes.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, and like I said, it ain't nothing against him. And or his music, because his music is fire. Like, it is so good. Like, even before he even went like the kind of country rap route, his old stuff, like, he was just straight rapping bars. Like, it was that was fire. But it seemed like he got a little like a little sugar in his tank. You know what I'm saying?
That bother you, huh?
To me, in my opinion,
that bother you, huh?
It don't bother me. It don't bother me. It's just the fact that like when you see, okay, yeah, you know what? I guess it does bother me a little bit. Because listen.
Sorry.
Now I'm about to make a valid point though. Because when you see black men artists coming up and they portray themselves as one thing, like, from their music, and then they turn around and they're literally gay. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of build up a profile on black men if you're looking at it like that. Not in the way of all black men, but I'm like, let's say you start off, you get big off country rap. Guess what Lil Nas is big off when he first started? Country rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, if he is, not saying he is, it's just like I said, it seemed like I see it a little bit, but it's kind of started like a stereotype. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So it don't bother me to the point where, like, oh man, I hate that man because he gay. No, that's not the fact. That's not it. But it's like I hope he not, though. It's gonna start like a stereotype.
Because, like, I told you to listen to that Wale album, and then you was like, I pretty much like almost every song, but the last song with Shabuzi, yeah, I was like, I already know, nigga, you. I already know you ain't like it.
I mean, see, I'm trying not to be that guy, man. I'm trying not to be that guy.
Hey, be who you are, man.
Well, it is what it is, then, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah,
it is what it is.
He did one. He won best country duo group performance with Jelly Roll.
Oh man, look, Jelly Roll, he's so talented. Shout out to Jelly Roll from big man to Jelly Roll, because he a big man too. Shout out for him losing all that weight too. You know what I'm saying?
Could have been us.
Because
could have been where we are right now.
And we just looking like some Twinkies around this thing.
What?
Golly.
Fat slobs.
Hey, this all right. We're gonna get back right. We're gonna get right back right. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna even flex.
But
like how you just flex just a minute. I ain't finna even try it, bro. I already know
you ain't gonna even try to do all that.
I ain't gonna hide these motherfucking arms until further notice, because I ain't.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, like you said, congratulations to Jelly Roll for the weight loss. Looking good, and he also won best best country album. Yeah.
You know what the crazy thing is? Jelly Roll don't even seem like a country artist to me. His sound don't give off country to me. Or at least old fashioned country.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
His sound just like R&B pop or pop R&B.
I ain't gonna say that now. I feel like Cause when I was introduced to him, he sounded more like kind of country, but it was just a what would you call it? Like a southern, just a southern style. That's all I can really say. I can't say whether it
I
was
mean,
like
to me, a southern style to me. I mean, because you can have, I guess you can be southern country. I guess you can be that.
that's the
But
thing.
in my, but in my opinion, though, if you sound southern, even if you're a country artist, that sounds like R&B to me.
I get what you're saying.
Because you can because you know what I'm saying. If you listen, like if you know, well, of course you listen, but if you the audience out there, if you listen close to other songs as R&B, it's different sounds or styles of R&B sound.
Mm-hmm. True.
So like to me, that just kind of fall into that general kind of fall into that sound to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, he kind of
In
gets that
fact,
too.
in
Yeah.
fact, in fact, Shabuzi sound more country, like more of a country artist than him to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
agree.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, like yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What are the artists that we have in the in anonymies who won and stuff like that?
All right. So I know we was just on. We left off on R&B. I'm not certain if I mentioned this, but I'm just gonna mention it anyway. But best R&B album went to Leon Thomas for Mutt.
Oh yeah. You had mentioned that in part one.
Yeah.
Like I said, just a recap on bruh. I mean, like I said, totally deserve it.
Yeah,
Totally
yeah.
deserve it. Like, but yeah, um,
I remember. I actually remember
but yeah.
that last year when we actually talked about like the like predictions. We did say Leon Thomas, but like if it wasn't going to be him, then we was going to give it to Giveon for Beloved, and yeah, that was a solid R&B album too. So, but
So good.
well deserved. You know, Leon Thomas definitely deserved that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I dive into film and TV. Best best compilation soundtrack for visual media. It went to Sinners. So the Sinners soundtrack won a Grammy, and the best score soundtrack for visual media also went to Sinners as well. So the movie came out with 2 Grammys, and then of course best music video went to Doechii for Anxiety. Let's see what else we got. Any thoughts on those so far?
I don't really mess with Doechii like that.
This like, bro, what the fuck? Oh, this.
I don't, bro.
I'm trying.
Look, yeah, look, yeah. If y'all want my honest opinions, this is what my honest opinions gonna be. I don't really mess with Doechii like that.
Why?
I think, I think her music is too, too over, too everywhere for me. Uh, for me now, like I said, I haven't listened to. We talked before we started recording, but I haven't listened to, which we're gonna get into in a little bit. I haven't listened to uh the fall off yet with J. Cole, but Doechii, it seemed like she just be everywhere. Every other word she says is a cuss word. Like, and I'm just like that would seem like to me, and it just seemed like it's everywhere. And it kind of get me into the zone of how Nicki Minaj was back in the day, and I really didn't really mess with that much. It's except for like certain songs with Nicki Minaj, like like we got Boom to Boom Bass. It's like when Nicki Minaj slow down, that's when I'm messing with Nicki Minaj. Moment for Life, Super Bass. We got all the other songs from
Like
Nicki
basically
Minaj that's like kind of
like
slow
her
down.
singles.
Pills and Potions. Uh, yeah, like and Nicki Minaj, her recent album, like she slowed down a lot. I feel like in her rapping style. I feel like that's how dope she is right now. She's like kind of just everywhere, and I just really can't get with that in my musical. Like I tried. With me. In fact, me and my wife were listening to Doji. My wife put me on Doji, and I was like, and I'm listening to it. I'm just like, I'm just like,
So like y'all
what
listen
is
to
she
her
even
album?
saying?
Y'all listen to the album? Well, her mixtape.
We listened to like when it first came out, when she first kind of came out. Yeah. So I haven't listened to her newest stuff.
Mm. I don't know, man. I kind of say give it another chance, but at the same time, I do understand what you're saying because it seems more like as far as like the singles that they put out, because like the songs you mentioned of Nicki Minaj, like basically those like the singles from the album, but like certain songs from the album, like that's not really pushed forward. It's like those are the ones that's kind of have you like, well, like damn, what the fuck is this? But like the shit that's like
Yeah.
the singles that's been pushed, that's on radio, that's radio worthy, I guess you can say. Those are the songs that you
Hmm.
can kind of get with, but everything else outside of that is like, what's going on? Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I said, I and like I'm think this was Nicki Minaj's latest album, the the Pink Friday, the
Mm-hmm.
recent Pink Friday.
Yeah,
Uh, that came out 2024, I think. I think
I think so.
December. That right there, that was really good to me. I think I listened to that whole album and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And
So
that was a while ago. This is almost 2 years ago now. So
yeah, so you'll put that album over the Dolce album or mixtape that came out. I think they came out the same year, I believe.
see, like I said, I wouldn't. I'm not. I don't want to compare.
Yeah.
I don't want to compare it like that. Just because um I didn't listen to all her stuff. Just being fair. Just being fair to Doshi. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be
No,
fair to her.
yeah, yeah, no, I'm talking about like that particular project. 'Cause I thought you said y'all actually did listen to that project.
Well, if you put it in my if you try to be like just me personally, yeah, definitely. Like
Okay.
yeah, it was. I think that was like way better. Like I feel like Nicki Minaj put heart and soul to that thing. I think he put heart and soul to that thing. But but yeah, but see, like I said, like you said, I probably will give her album or the one that she won an award off of a second chance, just to give her a second chance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I love all music, so because
Yeah.
like it's let's say because the clips. Let's say I'm gonna use them as a big example because I don't really mess with the clips like that.
Mm-hmm.
If the clips dropped a single, not the album, just a single off their album, I'm gonna be like, bruh, and I really liked it. I'm like, man, like, dog, this is a hard song, even though I don't like the clips like that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's stay on the clips for a second. So you don't rock with any of the clip stuff that recently came out. Also, do you even rock with the early stuff, like the early 2000 stuff?
I do. I do
Okay,
rock with the early 2000s stuff.
because I'm you was only asking because I can honestly say that of course those two eras definitely sound different. Obviously, I mean
Yeah,
it's supposed to mature in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
yeah, for sure.
you had the clips back in the early 2000s when there was like it was the clips and the Neptunes, and then now you got
Hmm.
the clips and Pharrell, and so it's different. Like this, the sounds are different. I feel like the songs back then I can enjoy more than what they put out now. But just from my opinion, I do feel like still to this day, the album that they dropped, in my opinion, I enjoyed it, but at the same time, honestly, I'm being guilty of the fact that when I was hoping to still get a bit, I wanted to feel a bit
that
of a,
particular sound.
yeah, I wanted to feel some type of nostalgia and feel like,
Mhm.
okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I get majority of today, but even with a nice chunk of the early 2000s, but we just got more so of today. But just the fact that they been away from the game for a while and they now back together again and they drop a project, cool. But yeah, it's them songs back in the 2000s, timeless. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. I think everybody probably guilty of that
Mm-hmm.
because you have to realize that each project. I think we touched on this a while back with Missy Elliott, and Missy Elliott keep coming up. Boy, that legend, she keep coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like uh, every project is not going to be the same, so you can't look at the old project and be like, oh man, I really wish it sounded like this. No, it's not going
Yeah.
to be like that. That was that album.
And
This is
this is
this
this.
album.
Heck yeah.
This is this sound. This is the sound on this album. Totally different. So you can't compare this album to this album. It's two different things.
Yeah.
It's two different things basically. So I think everybody because that and I try my best now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm guilty of it too, but I try my best to go and look at it from album to album standpoint. There's like I mean, like just like it's the same thing with TV shows. It's the same thing honestly with with artists with the artist album
Mm-hmm.
versus and the artist versus the concert you're going to. Same artist,
Mm-hmm.
but you at their concert, right?
Yeah.
So if you listen to the album and you expect the artist to perform it just like how it is on the album, you'll be very very let down,
Mm-hmm.
very very let down.
Yeah.
And the like this is I've been to gospel and other concerts. The one that stands out the most, is T-Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Uh T-Pain sound exactly how he sounds on the album. That's how he sound live. That's one thing I can say.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But if you expect T-Pain to perform his songs, especially his classic songs, how they perform on the album,
Yeah. You
hey,
gonna get that.
you might well call it up, man, because he not gonna do it. Okay,
Yeah,
he not
he
gonna
gonna
do it.
experiment. He gonna experiment for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, like I said, if you put it into that in that way, you really should look at it from a album to album basis and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I agree with that for sure. So now let's get into it. So earlier you had asked before we start recording, you had asked me about the J. Cole album. We were talking about that real quick. So
Mm-hmm.
you haven't listened to it yet, like at all. I've
At
listened
all.
to it. Yeah, I listened to it in its entirety. I actually like waited till midnight and I literally just sat in the chair. No TV is on, but I have my headphones on to listen straight to the music from top to bottom. It's a double album, so I listened to both back to back. And then, of course, I went back and heard it a couple times. Of course, I had to listen to it in the car just to see how I feel in the car. And I told you, like, it's two discs, and the total
Yeah.
the total runtime is an hour and 41 minutes, I believe. So
Mm-hmm.
I told you, just split it up whenever you get a chance. Listen to the first album first, then listen to the second one whenever you get a chance. Um, Overall, honestly, in my opinion, this was a great album. For this to be,
Woo. Hey, look, listen. I ain't gonna lie, you had me a little nervous. Cause look, I'm a J. Cole fan. I'm a look. I mean, my schedule has just been busy. That's why I haven't heard it yet. But I know it dropped. But boy, I'm a J. Cole fan. So like, if you wanna, if you want to talk about the big three, here we go. If you want to talk about the big three, it's Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick to me. So
I'm glad
Drake up here, then J. Cole. It's J. Cole.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because that was something I was going to mention too. All right, so I had a lot of thoughts with this album. First thing first, I feel like the big three conversation need to be dead at this point, and here's the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, obviously, we still waiting on Iceman, but besides that, I felt, and for one, also just to mention, this album is supposed to be his last album. So even for this to be his last album, I still think he ended it with a bang. Like, like bravo, you did good job. I feel like the big three conversation need to be dead. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like it's coming at a time where no matter who does what, this conversation is going to get brought up, or no matter who says what, it always going to go back to the beef. It's going to always go back. Oh, did J. Cole just said this about Kendrick? Oh, J. Cole dissing Drake. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like when Drake dropped Iceman, it's going to be the same conversation. Oh, Drake dissing Kendrick again. Oh, Drake might have beef with J. Cole now. Like, we got to get to a point where now let's enjoy the music for what it is. Who to say that he's not even talking about these people? He talking about just some random nigga down the street from where his hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Like I said, cause I was up to like 4 o'clock listening to this album. But not only was I listening to it, but I was also on Threads. I was just Threads and Twitter to see what everybody else was thinking too, where their mind was at. Now, Twitter is the worst place to go to for music reviews because everybody don't like shit there. Like, I was
It's
like,
like trolls probably there, huh?
I was like, man, like I'm on Threads and almost like a good 80%, 89% on Threads was like, man, this album is crazy. This album is good as hell. You know what I'm saying? Then you get on Twitter, then all of a sudden it's, man, this is the worst J. Cole album I've ever heard in my life. And I'm like, this is garbage. This is trash. I'm like, okay, y'all don't get it. So I stayed on Threads, and just seeing what everybody else thought about it. And yeah, like I feel like this. Matter of fact, while I'm still talking about it, I can just hop on Threads real quick and also just talk about what I had initially said. Like, these are like legit was my thoughts was that night.
Yeah.
Also, the album is available like on CD, like physical copies and shit, CDs and vinyl. I'm going to buy a CD, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when I heard that it was a double disc. I automatically thought of back in the day when other artists would drop a double disc. Man, that would be lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. All right, so that night, this is my first thoughts. This is what I said. I said Cole is rapping. Ain't no 2 minute songs repeating the same shit over and over again over beats that sound the same. Nigga out here flowing top tier productions and niggas can't grip it. Even the singing shit slides because he actually does like sing on certain songs that like he actually singing like high pitch type shit. You know what I'm saying? But the shit sound beautiful. It don't sound nothing crazy. And then I also mentioned, I'll also ask this question. I know it may be too soon to say or ask, but I'm already thinking ahead. Wale and J. Cole are guaranteed Grammy nominations for Best Rap Album next year.
Well, like I said, I haven't heard the album yet, but just off of favoritism, Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It has to be. It has to be, bro. Like, cause I see people still talking about the Wale album. The Wale album is dope as hell. It has to win. Well, it has to be nominated at least. And the J Cole album definitely has to be nominated as well. And then another thing about the album, like going back to people's like music opinions on albums, because we listen to albums like thoroughly. Like we listen to the lyrics, we
Yeah.
listen to the production, the features, the how it's how it's ordered, like from top to bottom, like is it the placement of certain songs is right. I seen this nigga had posted he didn't like the album. He said something about he ain't like the album. He felt like the fucking matter of fact, I don't even want to twist the nigga words. He pissed me off, but
Who
this nigga
who said this? This random person?
just a random nigga. Kind of won't even give him no shine, but fuck it, he was stupid. So he said, "I'm skimming J. Cole, The Fall Off, and honestly, this is a pretty boring album. Most of the Cole I hated, most of the most more of the Cole I hated, uninteresting beats with vapid, empty lyrics. I was expecting a lot more." So I
Okay.
replied. So my reply was, the moment you said skimming, everything after that didn't even matter. How the fuck you gonna skim an album, a double album at that, and then say, "Oh,
Yeah.
the production, the shit was boring." Like, nigga, what?
Okay. So I can I think what I would say with him is he is just a J. Cole hater, basically.
Gotta be.
And even because I'm like I said, I'm not a Kendrick Lamar hater. I'm not. But even because but I don't like him like that or his music like that.
Mm-hmm.
But even if I don't like his music like that, I'm not finna skim through his music.
Yeah.
The GNX album, I listen to that. I still listen to it by the way, to this day, I still listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I listened to when it dropped, I listened to that maybe like 5 times back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back. Because it was a good album, man. Look, even though I don't like look, I think we as listeners and fans of hip hop music, all that, we need to start getting into the because if you don't like a person, like I said, I don't like Doja like that, so I don't listen to Doja like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually like Kendrick Lamar music. I don't like him really as a person like that, but that's something personal. But his music is a totally different thing. You know what I'm saying? Separate the person from the music. Separate whatever where you can get a liking for the music. Because if you don't listen to it, then like how you gonna form an opinion on it?
Yeah.
So basically, all what you're saying is fake. Basically,
Yeah.
all what you're saying is fake.
It don't make
Yeah,
sense.
because like I said, yeah. So like if I say, hey, I don't listen to Doji, and I try to form my opinion on the Doji album or Doji winning a Grammy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have an opinion on that. The first thing I told you was, hey, I don't like Doji like that, and that was my whole opinion.
Yeah.
Except for like when we start talking about stuff I actually listen to.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think us as listeners, the audience, what we talking to y'all, like try to separate the artist from the music. Actually, if you're going to form your opinion, actually take the time to listen
Just
to the lyrics, listen to
Yeah.
the music. Don't skim. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Not at all. Cause what
But
people
yeah,
like to do, they like to see what the timeline is saying, and if more majority of the timeline is saying the most negative shit, they feel like, oh
yeah.
well, I gotta join in the club
Let,
and say the more negative
let's
shit
join on the
too.
bandwagon.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then we got the whole timeline saying like, oh my god, this album is amazing. Then you feel like, oh well, I gotta say that too. The album is amazing. I ain't hear it. That's why I always tell people when it comes down to music, when it comes down to anything, music or movies, TV shows, any type of art, form your own goddamn opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just that. So, but yeah,
That like
take your
like
time, listen to it whenever you get a chance, and I think I think you'll fuck with it though.
well, like I say, I'm a little biased, so I already kind of
Yeah.
figure I'm gonna like it. But hey, I feel like I'm gonna say this real quick. Also, I feel like that goes for anything. Me and Koonce are lovers of art
Mm-hmm.
itself. So that goes for movies. That goes for like art itself, pictures and all that. So like, if you see something online, don't automatically. If you see your ratings for a movie and say, "Oh man, Rotten Tomatoes gave it this," no, don't look at that. If you see a
Yeah.
trailer for it and you think you like it,
Go
go
see
out
it.
and like it. Don't even look at no reviews, man.
Cause that's what they're gonna do.
But
They're gonna look at Rotten Tomatoes and think, oh, this is it. This where it is. Nah, form your
yeah.
own opinion.
But on that note, man, y'all, we finna jump up out of here. This has been the ENJ podcast. Y'all know what to do. Y'all go there and like, share, do y'all thing, make us grow, man. Cause we out here, we hustling,
You
dog.
know what?
You already see Koonce over there. He bit cripping over that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Today,
Making them girls go crazy over there with that. You know what I'm saying?
I hope not. Give for none of your hoes. I'm only cripping today because it's Sunday. Tomorrow I will be back with the red somewhere.
Splat. I guess I don't know. Don't take me serious,
I don't
y'all.
know either.
I'm not.
I'm not part of that type of gang. I don't know what type of
Me
game that
either.
was. That was a
Don't
fruity
don't don't,
that was
don't
a fruity
look.
game. He just threw up. I don't know nothing about all that.
I don't know about that. Don't listen to him. Don't
He
listen
in
to
the
him.
same game
Hey,
trail in.
look. If he switching over to blue to red, then what that tell you? I don't know.
I'm
I don't
just
know.
I
But
I'm like Snoop Dogg. I can do what I want. I can wear what I want.
mm, gotcha,
You feel what I'm saying?
gotcha.
That's the best way I can put it. I'm like Snoop
But
Dogg. I can do what I want.
hey, yo, y'all, we really appreciate y'all. But yeah, like and share, y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. You know it.